What's up, Dub Nation? Hello, NY Greedy. Good to have you. And we are here for the Christmas game. I was a little bit late, but here I am. Had to fix my background, which is still problematic. All of a sudden, can't show you any white background. It has to be red for some reason. Here's the starting lineup for tonight if we're looking at our super awesome Discord server. Super awesome Discord server. Here's the link for that. Free, although VIP version does make it super awesome. And that is on the Watt platform. Boom. Let's pin that. Favorite that. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you. My background is still white. Strange. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay. Get rid of all the white. Let's see if that worked better. Okay. Fire up the laptop just in case we have some plays to review. By the way, some bad news, but it might be good news. The bad news / good news is that the NBA is now being extra vigilant on even the audio of the post-game stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to Substack after the game. So I'll re-announce that when the time comes. The poll that I put up is actually a trick question, because those of you who know what archetype we are very prone to, then you would have voted for the player that I'm having in mind on that. So poll on which Mavs player is of most concern. It's a trick question. It's about the archetype that we have trouble with. Anybody want to venture a guess? Okay. It's weird to have the inside the NBA theme song for ESPN. But anyways, yeah, it's not a it's not an actual, objective poll. It's sort of a subjective poll based on our experience with who the Warriors have trouble with. Now, in our Every Post channel, which is our super awesome VIP version here, all these VIP ones are not quite available for the free version that you see in the pinned comment, but in this one I have a lot of pregame. I have 2 out of these 3 posts in the pregame, and we won't have enough time because I hopped on late, but on our Discord, our Steph rocking the AI Reebok questions. He's walking in here. So entrances, and then there's one of Steph and Klay shaking hands. Seemed like Klay didn't want to shake hands at first, but ultimately. And then the crowd is going to cheer, so this is cool. So thank you, Whitley Sandretto of 95.7, getting that one. Obviously, you would have been, this is more organized, all of the pregame views, and here's Klay signing autographs, but all the pregame views are more organized in our Every Post section. which is basically every Warriors post that is relevant that gets redistributed down here in the free section. For example, Al Horford is going to play tonight. And boy, we haven't looked at his channel in a long time, but down here is the pregame, and you can see prior to the game it was probable, and now he's ready to go. Although I actually haven't updated that with the official, announcement, but it's just assumed. I mean, it has been announced, and I haven't had time to throw that on there. But you could always go to the Bay Area Reporters live feed, and this is live. So let's check in and see if there's anything down here that we missed. Well, just NBA reporter Mark Stein reporting in general, and we got some pregame layup line stuff as Steph hit the super scoop. I used to call this super scoop. If you go to our YouTube channel and search on super scoop, there's like a trillion. Let me see if I can back up what I just said. Yep, see all these super scoop? There's a trillion. I love it. So Steph hit the super scoop, and in case you want to find all the super scoops, go check that out on our playlists, or just search on our YouTube. So Steph hit the super scoop. Breaking news. Steph hit this. I'm putting this in our notes. And those notes are in the description, and I update them every time I type in a new one. Wow. Klay in the green Mavericks warm-up shirt. Crazy. All right. Let's check the referees. And we go here, hit refresh, and go back here and find our game. So, who did you vote for in the poll? Maybe Bruce and I are on the same page. I still got to do the giveaways of the Shot Ready books. Really behind on that, but I need to refresh my brain. Oh, Gucci Williams. All right. I don't think any of them will eject Draymond out of the blue. So we're in luck with that one. Gucci Williams. I don't know Andy Nagy that well, though, so he's good. Andy Nagy, I don't know. And Natalie Sago, she was heavily criticized by which coach was that? One of the coaches out there. Maybe it was the Denver coach, either the Denver coach or Tyronn Lue? No. Oh, Ime Udoka. Yeah. Udoka heavily criticized her. Let's go find our box score. Let's make sure my laptop is 15 seconds behind. And AD, huh? Yeah, we do have trouble with AD. Well, my idea was that, honestly, I do. Wait a minute. Oh, I can see my couch in the white, so it's right there. Oh, I see. Right here. Let's fix that. Does that make the background a little bit better? Let's see. Oh, this setup is a fail. No. Oh, no, that's Klay's arm. Okay. For the most part, maybe I should try black next time. Red ain't cutting it. Well, let me switch my background to just Discord purple. Bloop. Let's do that. The red's tough. Yeah, it sucks. I could make myself smaller. Wouldn't be as prevalent. Let me see. Let me do this. Screw it. I'll just fix it next time. All right, so the poll, I was thinking Ryan Nembhard because remember the first time we played Andrew Nembhard? He torched us. 36 points. It was like, who's the real Steph Curry out there? And it was Andrew Nembhard. So I predict we're going to have trouble with Andrew Nembhard. And if we don't, then I'm happy I'm wrong. And that means we've improved. So I'm really worried about Nembhard because his bro torched us the first time we saw him. Yeah, he's starting. The starters were on the Discord here. Oh, he's going to do the side fives with everybody. But yeah, the starters are right here. Let's go to the every post. No, it's somewhere around here. Somewhere back from Anthony Slater. What's this? Here we go. Ryan Nembhard, Nagy Marshall, PJ Washington, Cooper Flagg, Anthony. Wait a minute. I told you there's a Nembhard to choose from in here. You didn't even see it. There's a Nembhard on the. You had no idea. You did the poll and it was the first choice. Oh, you guys are horrible. He got the worst votes. Oh, man. Well, if he torches us in the first quarter, I'm gonna just. You didn't even know there was a Nembhard. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm worried about Nembhard because he's the type of guy you underestimate, so on and so forth. Cooper Flagg and Anthony Davis are super talented, but we're going to have probably Jimmy on one of them. I think they'll put Moody on Cooper. I would put Moody on Cooper. He doesn't have blazing speed, right? So that I'm not worried about. But I am worried about Nembhard. That's the one I don't think we can cover at all. They're also starting, okay, PJ Washington. So I would put Nagy Marshall. I guess Stephon Nembhard. He's pretty good point of attack. I would put Jimmy on Nagy, and it's going to have to be Quentin Post. It's going to have to be Quentin Post on Davis, and I would put Draymond on Cooper and Moody on Washington. Quentin wins the post. Quentin wins the post. Quentin wins the tip. Here we go, everybody. I don't want to peek at the box score. Right side, Jimmy on the cut by Steph. Push shot, Draymond missed it over AD. Cooper over to Ryan. It is Moody. Moody's guarding Nembhard. Interesting. So obviously, Steph on Nagy. And no, Moody knocked it away. Oh, was it off Ryan Nembhard? No? Okay. No, it's their ball. All right. Where are we at on this? And left side, Davis over Draymond. Great double at the last moment. That one worked. That strategy worked. And Quentin, oh, jump hook spin against the switch with Ryan Nembhard. Not bad, not bad. And it's Ryan over to AD. Fake a move and push shot, no good. Draymond rebound. Steph all the way to the bucket. Kick it 2 times. Moody for 3, missed it. Jimmy steals the rebound. Stays here, says Natalie. Jimmy with the old school steal of the rebound from Cooper Flagg, who didn't do a good job of securing it. Side inbound. We're taking a while to inbound this one for some strange reason. And it'll be Jimmy over to Draymond with Steph setting the pick on AD. Draymond down the lane, smoked it, but he was fouled. I'm glad he was fouled because that was a brick. So good job, Dray. Good job going down the lane there. Inverted pick. Foul by Ryan Nembhard. He made a free throw. Whoa, he made a free throw. Woohoo. Made another free throw. 4-zip Warriors. Ryan and Mo up to Cooper. Attacks Jimmy left side. Layup good. Yeah, see? I've always been concerned. Whoever said Jimmy on Cooper, you were right, by the way. But Flagg burns Jimmy, and then Steph throws it to the other team. Here, the bakery's open. Another ugly one by Steph. Horrendous. Steph long 2, no good. Cooper rebound. And Nembhard turns the corner. I told you. Told you to worry about that. Oh, man. 6 straight unanswered. And it's a late move by Jimmy. Reverse layup. No good, but QP's there to rebound it, put it back. QP saved the day. Saved the day. Nembhard blocked by Moses and saved by Moses. Wow, which one was better, the block or the save? Amazing. Amazing play. Steph right back to Dray. Fake it, kick it to QP. Wide open 3. Missed it. Bounced all the way back. Reload. Draymond pass to QP. Missed 2 of them. And Moses gets a steal. Oh, he's out of bounds. Come on, QP. Man, that's a good and a bad. That's a tough one. Nembhard, corner up top. AD. Nembhard, fake a 3. His brother would have shot that. AD, fadeaway over Draymond. Brick. Good defense, Dray. Moses says, go pick for Steph, and it's a holding on Nembhard as Steph decided to cut when Moses wasn't there. Side inbound, Jimmy. Naji's on Steph, by the way. Jimmy up top now. Draymond wants to set a Pinned down doesn't happen. Draymond just shoot the three from the wing, and it's a brick. Has to run back on AD. Nagy brings it up on Moses. Spins on Moses. Shoots it. Missed it. Good box out Draymond. Rebound goes to Jimmy. Right side. Over to handoff Steph. Three ball. Nearly made it and got the foul, but missed it. But wow, he turned an impossible shot on the foul into a near make, which is a vintage world's greatest shooter of all time. Steph hits the free throw. All right, I know what the problem is. It's the camera is aimed at a section where there's both red and black, or red and white, so it can't process. Let's see, red and black. I should just change it to black. Change it to black next time out. See if that works. Steph hits all three, and we are now up, what is it, 9-6. Oh, they got a sub in there. Who the heck is that? Left side, Cooper shoots it. Difficult shot. Another good box out by Dray. And that is going to be, Brandon Williams. Oh, Jimmy with a great pass out to Steph, missed it. And Cooper brings it up. Right side, Brandon Williams. Feed it to AD for a dunk as they got back quickly. Steph brings it up. Knocks Christie all over him. And switch it on the screen from Jimmy. QP. Jimmy wants to post up Christie. Finally does. QP with the pick. Pops. Shoots a three. Missed another one. Jimmy. Nope. Max Christie rebound. Come on, QP. Those are wide open. Christie bricks it. QP ran back and tapped it to Mo. Good job. QP looking for Jimmy on the cut. Beautiful hanging, and got fouled by Cooper. So he will go to the line. Well, so far, obviously a very winnable game. Yeah, the way I look at this whole thing, the Mavs, it's just, that's a horrendous trade because their style is still the same, although Kyrie's been injured, so I have to reserve judgment. But they still have the same pace. But they don't have LUKA now, although they're at the same pace as when they had LUKA, or it feels like it. Could be wrong. At the nail AD, and Draymond has to concede and foul the heck out of his wrist. And it was him, I believe, beating the zone, if I'm not mistaken. Let me roll the tape back. By the way, Brandon Pajemski came in for QP, and we went small. Yep. In that matchup zone. Let's see how it started out. If it was a mistake or is just bad strategy. Yeah, it's somewhat bad strategy. Hits the free throws. 9-11. Gary Payton, reverse lay to Moses, and I do believe that was off of the Steph pick and roll. Don't even need to look at that. Pretty sure that happened. Foul on Podz. Not a good foul. 13-9. We better win this game. Dallas is not a good team. They have no flair. That's the problem. Rerun the tape on the Gary Steph pick and roll, I believe it was. Yeah, Gary Steph pick and roll. So we have a timeout. It's 13-9. .648 to go. On the ticky-tack foul by Podz. It's just funny how they just said on the air that Jason Kidd is just, if we could just get in the play-in. Wow. How the mighty have fallen. No one wants to face them. I'll tell you what. That may be true. But I do think they're very beatable. However, they'll probably get Kyrie back by then. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody, by the way. Pinky! All I want for Christmas is our vet stuff to make silly bakeries. Naberto in the house. Bruce. Bruce voted for the name he's most familiar with in the vote. Hey, Ronald McPaul. All right. All right, let me send the screenshot. Try something new here. Let's tweet out the screenshots when they happen for once. Be a little bit more efficient on these. Silly bakeries. Oh, that's funny.
And I thought that is a mighty man of God and a great preacher. So yeah, I might have to go there sometime.
Oh, well, come back. Brandon Williams broke someone off the dribble. Oh man, who lost the point of attack there? We're back to the point of attack. Can I go a game without saying the word point of attack? Well, let me see what happened. I swear, I look up and we're getting beat by point of attack again. Ah, Malika back in the bay. All right, Malika. How did my stream get so behind? Second free throw coming up. Made both. Yeah, it's the pick and roll that burned us one more time. 3-ball Moses, no good. We love shooting the threes. Uh-oh, Brandon Williams is the guy. He's never mind. I should have put Brandon Williams in there. He just hit in the pole. Moses, another one. Hits that one. Got it back. Good job, Moses. And it's a foul on Steph against Brandon Williams. Oh, boy. Oh. Another foul by Bachemsky? Man. Let me see. Yep. Just a little too bouncy, a little too active by Pajemski. Bit on the fake. If I go back and change the poll, can we vote for Brandon Williams instead? Will you change your vote? It's the archetype. The point guard, you never heard of him, or at least not a household name. Always destroys us every single time. You can chalk it up. And I'm sick of it, but that's our Achilles heel, or one of them. Steph on the curl. Oh, he got Trayce on the roll. There you go. There you go, Trayce. 5:31 to go. And AD posts up and gets a foul against youngsters. Melton's in there, though, and so is Moody and Steph. $18-15 right now. Warriors with 2 free throws. Klay came into a nice applause. And Davis misses a free throw. Did we really have PJ Carlesimo reporting on Steph's sneakers? Brick both. Wow. AD misses both. Steph loses the ball. Melton's there to corral it. So, oh, Steph hit Christie with the ball in the face, and Nagy calls it a foul on Steph. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. The ball. Strange, but it's a turnover. It's a strange one, though. I guess you have to call that. I don't know. I've literally never seen that, even in my rec league. Uh-oh, Brandon will up. Klay came around the curl. 3-ball, no good. We got lucky. Right side, Melt finds Trayce. Smoked it against AD. Wasn't ready for it. And, yeah, I guess you got to make that pass. But it's good defense. Trayce against Klay. Trayce against Al Horford. Max Christie, sidestep 3 over Steph. Got it. And is it tied up or are we behind? Tied up at 18. Pajemski out to Trayce. Over to Melt. Melt against Klay. Attacks Klay. Floater. Missed another one. AD couldn't get it. Melt got it. Over to Steph. Good find by Trayce. Fouled. But man, Melt still can't hit the ocean. Hits the free throw. Good to see Al back. They got Cooper Flagg mic'd up. All right, Steph puts us up. I believe it's 20-18. Yeah, the box score in the background is a little slow. And the roll, and Al Horford steals the roll pass to Gafford. Podz, alley-oop trayce. There you go. Way to go, Podz. Way to set that up. Excellent execution. And Trayce tried to take a charge on Christie, but Christie's pretty talented, scored. Melt. Horford for three. Got it. How can he come back after all this time, hit a three like that, and Quentin can't hit any open threes? And it's Gafford against Al. Jump hook good. Klay out of bounds. So it'll be, what, baseline inbound? Cooper Flagg finally comes out. The youngster. Can't believe he's 18 years old. He looks like 26. Podz screen out. Podz two ball. Podz hits. He said he likes the mid-range. If you can hit that, you better like it. 27-22. And it's Klay going to size up Al. He's going to take him to the hole. Jimmy shoots over. And it's PJ Washington against Will Richard. Over to Christie. Corner, two ball good at the buzzer of the shot clock. So it's 27-24 by field goal. And there's a problem with the clock, I believe. And the shot clock got stuck. Currently it says 24, even though we entered the ball, and you got to get that one right because now we're facing the set defense. Come on, Charles Howard. Can't screw that up. Shot clock at 18. BP, right side. Max Christie all over him. Out to Al. Thankfully, Brandon stopped dribbling there. Melton against Klay. Looking for the Al pick. Gets it. Al rolls, and in and out dribble by Melt. Doubled inside. Jump ball, Klay. Good job by Klay. But Melton now, a couple mistakes, even though he got an offensive rebound earlier. Now we're going to take a timeout. Yeah, Melton's been a little shaky coming back. I wonder if BP was late as well. Yeah, I want to clip this. I want to show you guys something that I don't know that it's BP's fault so much as just the sign of the times. You know what? I forgot to check if I have any memory left on this laptop. Oh, whew. Lucked out. 70 gigs, thankfully. Will I have enough time for this? Let's see. I don't know if it's being a young player or what, but let's take a look at this. Analyzing spacing of last play. Okay, let's take a screenshot in a minute. Hold on, let me go here. All right, here's Melton. He's going to size up Klay. Gets the screen from Al right now. Finally, gets the screen. Now he's going to go. Look where BP is. Like I used to have a guy, Nick Wong, if you're out there, that he didn't know where to go either. Like this is come here. Don't be way out there. But by then it's way too late. And I don't know if this is just a symptom of young players not really being able to space the floor well, because I saw that year after year after year, playing just, you know, amateur but serious Asian American leagues. And I think it's just a symptom of being a young player, but also at the same time, I think it's a symptom of the modern NBA, where you're just almost giving too much space. Like you need to be an outlet here. You got to recognize that. You gotta read this. You got to read that Gafford's giving up on Al and he's going to double. So why are you way out here? Look at all the space. That's just, I don't understand that. So we come back to the ball already inbound. And it's another foul, or the jump ball. It's a foul on, looks like Klay is complaining. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, foul on Brandon Williams. Oh, we're going to challenge. All right, so let me see what happened. I wasn't paying attention. So they're just going to challenge that. Okay. Yep, we came back and Brandon Williams fouled Jimmy with 0.8 on the shot clock. So I guess they're challenging if that's a 3 shots or not. Doing some marketing. How's that not a foul? I don't get it. I guess, does Jason Kidd hope that it's not shooting 3, or? It's not a shooting foul, says Gucci. How many viewers we got? 3 viewers on Substack. Yay. What's up? So we're still taking some time to sort this out. That's fine because I'm doing some marketing. So 2 free throws? Oh, Wait, are we in the bonus? We must be in the bonus, which I'll gladly take. And that's good. Missed the second one. Brandon Williams, got to stay in front. I'm confident with Melt, though. Klay on the curl over Will Richards. Short. Brandon rebound. Jimmy fixes his sock. So it's 4-on-5. BP screened by Al. Goes down the lane. Jimmy joins him. Dribble around. Out to Melt. Al goes away from the screen. Has a smaller guy, so he posts up. Spin. Max Christie. Looks inside for Jimmy. Jimmy too hard. And Gafford rebound. PJ. BP stays in front. Al is a little bit late, but the way BP stayed in front, no choice. Gafford dunk put back. Pick and roll Jimmy PP. Got the switch. Post up Jimmy. Told Will to get out of there. Did BP. Out to Al for 3. Got it. Oh, it's good to have Al. Good to have Al on target as well. $118 to go. Missed it. Al rebound. Jimmy and Al. Screen. Jimmy to the nail. Out to Al. Shoot. Not shoot. Pass it to BP. Sorry. Right side, Will Richard 3. No, Melton 3. No good. Will Richard rebound. Reload for Melt 3. That was some bad play-by-play, I must admit. Klay, the crazy banker. All right, whatever. So we've had youngsters save the possession a couple times now, and they leave Al open again. And he hits again. 29 seconds. That's given us a huge lead. I mean, comparatively speaking, 37-28. Been a while since we've had 9-point lead. Klay and Will over to Gafford at the nail. Klay cuts. He lays it. He misses it. Smoked it. Jimmy rebound. 7 seconds. Jimmy Klay. Al. Open. 3-ball. Another one. 1.6 left. Joe and Nicole Lacob celebrate. Max Christie from 3/4 court. No good. Al Horford. Was that 4 threes? I think it's 4 threes. There's time on the clock still? How? Yeah, we just got rid of that. 40-28. What happened with that one? How did they wow, we just broke it open. Al Horford. I believe that's 4 of them. Let's see. Yep, 4 for 4. Way to come back. I'm rewatching this one. Just nobody would guarding. Oh, Daniel Gafford went all the way to the paint for some reason. Yep. That's just bad transition defense. Luckily, someone did the bad transition defense this time instead of us. We're the ones usually doing the bad transition defense. Kuminga is really gone. What do you mean is really gone? What happened? Let's see. Yep, Melton is a work in progress. Exactly. Oh, Cat got engaged. All right. Will should come off the bench before GP, but it's the reason why they have it is it's the pick and roll. Maybe next season, you know, that's another thing to add to the Will Richard list of things to do. Kimbo. Ah, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Let's check Discord real quick, see if I can get a good screenshot. Boy, jump to the present. Here we go. There we go. Good screenshot. Let's go back here. Oh, wait, I got to send that screenshot to myself. Whoops. Meanwhile, it's Nembhard over to PJ. 3 ball, no good. Podz rebound. Will Richard catch and shoot. Missed it. Short. PJ rebound, outlet, Nembhard. Ryan against Will. Will stays in front. AD Hal Horford. Will steals it. No, couldn't get the full steal. Wow, Will. Awesome. Got a hand on it. And Will's everywhere. Naji Marshall. Post up. Podz go steal that one. Man, he doesn't know how to steal the post up. Naji misses a 3, but give credit to Will Richard for some pretty good defense. 11:09 to go. Find Will down low. Out to Dray. 3 ball, no good. Nagy over Podz, good. Three ball, Al Horford, no good. BP got the rebound. Find Dray, and Dray throws it away. And both Steph and Dray says, my bad. That's a rare thing, just like Stan Van Gundy is saying. You don't see them not connect like that. So and Nembhard. Uh-oh. Elbow jumper good against Podz. They love picking on Podz. Timeout, Steve. I would timeout as well, man. Taking advantage of Podz 2 times in a row. It's kind of soft sometimes on defense. You can take charges, but no, that was Will Rich, actually. My bad. I picked on Podz. We got to figure out the pick and roll, though. I think that's why we called timeout. Yeah, got a little too easily over there, and yeah, I don't know. Okay. I wonder if Steve is playing the 3 in a row bad plays. Is Steve going with 3 in a row bad ones, which would be Draymond turnover with Steph, regardless of whose fault it was. Nagy beats Podz with physicality, and then Nembhard beats Will Rich on the pick and roll. And we look really small on that. Of course, Dallas has a taller team, so I like it though. Call timeout when things are not going well in a row. 40-32, by the way, 10-22. And let me go and do some more marketing. Let's see. Well, Richard brings it up. Oh, I like it. I like to see him handle it, although it was a little shaky. Got it over Draymond. We're going to post up Will Rich on Nembhard and find Draymond. Wow, that's a new rig. Oh, he got blocked by Nagy or PJ Washington. My fault. Nagy, by the way, 94 feet later, scores Euro step. Dang, you got to convert on those. I don't care how good of a defensive play that was. Steph for 3, no good. Suddenly, we're only up by 6. Yep. And Nembhard, fade away baseline, missed it. Whew. Way to go, Will. We have 3 guys on the rebound, though, so that's good. Steph says, bye-bye. Layup, no good. Smoked it against the bearded one, Caleb Martin. Nagy scores the other way. That's what happens when you smoke layups. Excuse me. Let's get rid of that. Steph is fouled by Nagy, I believe. Cooper Flagg in. I guess that's good in terms of like they had just marched down the floor 94 feet 2 straight times, 3 straight times. The ebb and flow of the Warriors offense. Pick and roll, Steph Nembhard finds Draymond. Steph screens for QP, back out to Dray, nothing there, so handoff Steph, roll, and Nembhard, turnover to Nembhard. The bakery's open, and then they throw it away. We got lucky. Come on, Steph. Oh, something happened with Cooper Flagg. My fault. Let me rewatch this. Well, we got a timeout, 40 to 36, 850. $850. Got a lot of time. We just started the game. Yeah, AD got a piece of that one, first of all. Oh, AD's hurt. Is AD hurt? Yep. Came out. My fault. AD's hurt. Man. Who wanted to trade for AD? Bruce. Not kidding. Nah, he gets injured way too much. No, nah. This guy is perennially injured. So, yeah, it was to the point where he basically subbed himself out. He was in the corner on the baseline and just said, oh, sub for me. And they just decided to call timeout. Eggnog. What? Huh. Groin. It's the right groin. Oh, boy. Draymond left baseline. Okay. All right, left side, Ryan. Screen Cooper, but goes away. Draymond covers Cooper, and he's stuck. Oh, finds the baseline to Caleb. Moody's on him. Gary fouls him. Just reaching in at the wrong time again. You got to understand, when you have a team on the ropes, don't do anything like that. Don't reach in. Handoff, Flagg down the lane against QP. Fake it, shoot it, fade away, no good. Gary rebound, brings it up himself. QP trying to set a pin down, pops, and dribbles in. Over to Gary, over to Steph. 3 ball over Caleb. Back rim, no good. QP hustles. Couldn't grab it. Wasn't strong enough against Caleb. who scores the other way. Got to be strong with that. You got to want the ball more than the other team and really go out of your way to grab it. And that didn't happen there. And it is now a 5-point lead. QP, extra passes out to Steph for 3 from Moody, rattles in at last. And Nagy hits 46-40. Moses drives, loses his balance. Late bailout call by Nagy. We'll take it. Fouls on 44. Who's 44? Nembhard. Or just 4? Oh, number 9. He was doing this. Number 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he fouled him. So Moses to the line. Hits it. Get me a napkin. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. 48-40. Hits both free throws, does Moses, and Flagg up top. Fakes the handoff attacks, but Jimmy's there, jumps in and hits a jump hook in the paint. So it's now 48-42 Warriors. Podz with Trayce goes away, and Moses over to Melton. Corner 3, missed another one. And it's Nagy against Brandon. Goes left side. Trayce helps. Ball knocked away. Stays here, says Sago. Up top, Cooper. Pick and roll, Gafford. Loses the dribble. Moses steal. Over to BP. Alley-oop. Jimmy! Good. So 2 alley-oop fast breaks by BP tonight. Pretty good. Pretty good work. But Brandon Williams beats Melt. Smokes a layup. Oh, I feel we got lucky on that one. Jimmy in the corner. Pop a 3 over Daniel. Got it. Jimmy Butler, 3-ball corner over Gafford. Didn't expect it. Brandon Williams, Melt. Can we stay in front? Screen Gafford. Pretty good job by Melt. Out to Max Christie. Loses his footing, luckily. BP stayed in front. Can Moses stay in front? Does a pretty good job. Nagy hits it at the buzzer. A very tough one. So they escaped, and we're up by 9. Jimmy up top with Cooper. Drives left. Kick it back out. Moses to the nail. He's stuck. He might travel. Be careful. And lays it up. No good. Good try, though, but it's not quite athletic enough. Nagy, 94 feet, short against Trayce. Good job, Trayce. Podz, another alley-oop, and it goes to Moses. Yeah, Podz, he's hitting those alley-oops today. Cooper, left side, smoked it. And Jimmy finds Trayce. They got to call timeout. So we upped the tempo on their smoked layups, and that helped us out. 57-44 timeout. Timeout. Yeah, Dallas is not a good team. We've got to make sure we take care of business, just like you guys said. I'm going to use a restroom timeout. Be right back. Whoops, got back late. Gafford offensive rebound, slips, and Trayce with the steal. Jimmy throws it away. Melton with the foul, though, so that stops the break. Getting a little helter-skelter, so we'll pretend none of that happened. Oh, Brandon Williams has traveled. He double dribbled. Whatever. Okay. Williams and Melt on the switch up. Turn the corner. Trayce is there again. Trayce has been playing great. Last few games, in fact. Melt right side. And it's Melt at the elbow. Bricks another one. Man. Flagg will attack Trayce. Doesn't bite. Oh, still hits the righty. Jump hook. It's 59-48, though. Up by 11. BP screen and roll. Trayce. Alley-oop to Trayce. Oh, BP has 3 alley-oop assists. He is on fire in that department. And Flagg with a nifty move. Scores. Ball trickles away, though. So that slows us down a tad. Let me try and rewatch that one. As BP takes a while to enter the ball. BP floater and one. No, and one. You're kidding me. That was a great floater. All right, the last play by Cooper against BP. I'll just notch that up as a good move by Cooper Flagg. Not bad. Not bad, BP. Cooper Flagg once again bodies BP. Too small. Jimmy. That's a tough assignment for BP. High screen Trayce. Jimmy to Trayce. Trayce at the elbow. Finds BP. And BP to the nail. Kick spray. Melton 3. Missed it. BP tap. Out to Jimmy. Moses so open. Got it. And credit BP. So he's doing way, way more good things than bad liability type things. So credit BP for a hell of a game so far. Up by 14, and Gafford comes back with a lay-in. Good move. Melton trayce. Good cut by BP. Maybe a hair too late, but Jimmy now left side burns Flagg, finds BP. 3-ball, good. BP's on fire. Does a kisses the does a kiss celebration. All right, getting a little cocky there, kid. And no foul. Had a foul to give. Get Steph back in there. Good foul. 15-point lead, by the way. I think that was, yeah, that's just a smart foul by, I think Steve Kerr called it. And Cooper Flagg beats BP again. Are we just going to stay with BP on Cooper this whole time? We just stay with that, I guess. And a bad pass by Draymond. Just bad choices. 3-ball missed it. Draymond box out, so it didn't hurt us. And 36 seconds left. And Steph to Dray to Moody. Finds Jimmy. Finds BP for 3. Missed it. And they go 94 feet. Touchdown pass. Draymond fouls him. Well, I can tell you one adjustment to make at halftime. Can we not put BP on Cooper Flagg? He's killing us every single time, even though we're up by 13. I'd be curious. I just want to see what the adjustment is, if there's any, for that for the second half. Caleb Martin in. There's 20 seconds left, and another free throw coming for Nagy. Steph, left side. Got it. 6 seconds to go. So we'll take a halftime lead of 71-58. Time to check our Discord server. Check the pinned comment for info on how to get into the Discord server. It's right here. And let's take a, this is my DMs to myself. Let's go all the way down. See what we got. I'm going to do some more marketing. Oh, cool. I guess that's working okay. All right, let's see. We've got a on Instagram. Chris DeMarco, Klay Thompson, and Zaza Pachulia and his son. We'll put that on the Discord so you can see it. Zaza! And that picture is right here. Just posted it. So Chris DeMarco, Zaza, Saba Pachulia's son, Klay Thompson. And see how tall all these guys are? Wait a minute. So Saba is 6'7"? Holy sheesh. I got to hit up this kid. Dang. I love it. I love it. Just catching up. Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on my Instagram. Chase Club, huh? All right. What was I doing on Instagram? Oh, I wanted to do some marketing. So put the link up. What the heck? They got a crack screen on inside the NBA. They broke it. That's nuts. They're coming in here and talking about Kuminga. I don't think they understand the dynamics of the team. So, but all right. What else is going on in the comments here? Kind of weird to listen to Charles Barkley at the kind of weird to listen to Charles Barkley at halftime. We haven't had that in ever because Christmas game's always not been on TNT. Let's go back to the Bay Area live feed, see where we're at. Yeah, not much going on there. Let's see what the national writers are saying. Or the national coverage people, let's call it. Like Mavs fans for life. 70-point half. Snoop Doggy Dog? Is that halftime? Wow. Snoop. Let's look at Snoop's Instagram and see if he's been tagged 1 trillion times. I don't see anything yet. 13 minutes ago. Is he in Minnesota? Snoop might be in Minnesota. I'm not sure. Or OKC. When's the Minnesota game? Tonight? Yeah. After this. 2 games after this. So I don't know where she's, I don't know. I'm going to guess Snoop is not in the Bay. 3 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. Oh, he's football. It's got to be football. Snoop's holiday halftime party is on NFL. Cool. D plus. You're being nice with the D plus? Wow. Dang, D plus? That's harsh. Are you doing the thing that Moses Moody told you not to do, which is this? This was Moses Moody yesterday on the podium. By the way, Mike Dunleavy quotes and all that. This is, this is our Discord server. It's got a lot of information. Oh, you're supposed to be blowing them out. Is that you? Moses has named Bruce. Whoops. Check this out. Ernie's not too happy. Ernie is Jimmy's right-hand man. So I have him automatically post into the Jimmy channel. Oh, it's not in here? I guess somehow it sneaked through. He's in here though, right? Ernie. Yeah, usually he's in here. Oh, maybe I think I know what I did wrong on that one. Let me check it. But let me go ahead and put this in here. Let's put it in the Discord dashboard. Hold on. Work on this. Ernie the man. Edit settings. Oh, wrong one. Edit filters. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Anthony Davis will not return. Whoa. Out of an abundance of caution. Wow. And Dallas has the ball and foul inside. PJ got fouled. So you think Kuminga's camp is upset? Check out Jimmy's. But we'll come back to that. Cooper Flagg, left side, score it. Jimmy over to Steph and scores the layup. Very porous defense by Dallas. And PJ over to Cooper. Pop a three over Moses. Air ball. Up top, Jimmy. Inverted screen, Steph. There's your play for Jimmy. Steph, great slip cut. Totally faked the handoff. Great job by Steph. Says bye-bye. Max Christie scores over Draymond inside the paint at the rim. Bad pass by Draymond, but Jimmy taps it right back out to Draymond for three. Missed another one. Good tap by QP and Jimmy. Moses gets it to Steph. Three ball no good in the chaos. So the chaos didn't work there. And Nembhard. Steph nearly got it. That's a good defensive play by Steph. Oh, we're going to challenge this. Probably. Why else would you call a timeout at this juncture? Wait, so is that JK in street clothes? No, he's got warm-ups on. Oh, it's the shooting shirt. Gotcha. So we are challenging this. 75, 62, Q3, 10, 12. At this rate, I believe we'll probably win the challenge because Steve is very conservative with those challenges. So, but let's take a quick look at the Discord update. Right here is Jimmy is really just a role player for this team. They ran 0 sets. That's hilarious to me because you think Jimmy's guy is complaining. What about Kuminga? So it's just, you know, Steve is going to go down with the ship. It's all about Steph. All about getting Steph the ball, period. I don't care if your name is Jimmy Butler or whatever. So Ernie. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of dangerous with AD out. Yeah. I don't mean to be harsh to Bloomer, but a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, I've already said. Oh, we're back to action. Like I said before, Moses was on the podium saying that he likes it that we're changing the expectation to just beat teams by one rather than blowouts. So air ball by PJ against QP, good defense QP. And he'll post up and he'll kick it back out to Moses. Left side, and then up top, QP cuts and gets the pass and smokes a layup. And Max Christie attacks, misses it. Draymond rebounds. Steph tried to take a charge, but got hit. He's okay, hopefully. He's back now. And Draymond at the elbow. Steph couldn't get there, and then Jimmy gets it, and he spins. He kicks it to QP. One more to Steph out to Draymond. Cut by QP, and he smokes another one. Wow. And Steph reaches in on Marshall, and that's a foul. Man, I feel like 2 years from now, QP is going to make those. Nembhard, Moses a little bit late, strangely. QP rebound on the miss, luckily. Brother probably would have made that. Draymond to Jimmy and tries to force it in there, and it's a bad pass, but he got it back and fed Jimmy at the rim. Lucky. It's another bad pass, honestly. 8:34 to go. 3-ball Nagy, no good. And QP this time makes it, so never mind my last assessments. He's cleaned the slate. Three-ball Cooper Flagg right back. All right, it's Jimmy up top. Says bye-bye to Max Christie. Kick it. Extra pass to QP for three. Corner, no good. Here they come. Nagy on the run. Euro step on Draymond. Oh, we'll take a blocking foul. Let me watch the replay on that. I think Draymond might have moved at the last moment. If I'm watching the replay in real time. Oh, Natalie gave Draymond a pat on the back. Hey, it's a kinder, it's a kinder, gentler Draymond. Wow. Talks calmly with Sago, Natalie Sago, after the Jumbotron replay. She pats him on the back. Incredible. Steph pulls up from Vallejo with Gary pick. No good. Uh-oh, Brandon Williams. He's the archetype we don't do well against. Out to Christie. Attacks Steph. Moves his feet. Had his arm on his shoulder. Could have been a foul. They didn't call it. Work it around back to PJ. Over Draymond. Good. I like the point of attack defense there by Steph, even though they scored. Podz three, no good. Steph rebound, puts it up, foul. Cooper Flagg, late call, Gucci. up by 10. I don't know, man. I think you guys got to lower the expectations just like Moses did. Oh, was that Draymond left Cooper open for 3? Huh. Haven't seen Horford. Horford is QP's backup. All right. It's Flagg all the way out to Brandon Williams. Pop a 3 over Dray. Banked it in, of course. I told you. These guys, these kids, they light up when they see the old guys. Gary scores underneath on a beautiful feed after the pick and roll by Steph. Uh-oh, be careful, Brandon Williams. Uh-oh. Crosses over Draymond. Papa 2. Got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm telling you, you got to be careful with these guys. But it's a tic-tac-toe. Steph, Gary, Dray. Cooper. Kick it to Christie. Post up PJ. No. Good job by Podz. Good job. And Cooper's going to go left side on Gary. Too long. Podz turnover. Oh, boy. Christie all the way. Smoked it. And Steph has the angle on Klay, and he scores. And spin Max Christie, foul Steph. They're going to give him shots. I think Steph is complaining about the free throws coming up. 87-76. Draymond got the foul. All right, Melton finds Horford at the rim, scores. Taking advantage of the porous Mavs defense. Brandon Williams, Melton. Nope, beats him. And he threw it behind him. Well, never mind. Not quite going to get that Ryan Rollins performance from Brandon Williams, are we? Melton brings it up. Podz and Jimmy screen. Jimmy roll to the nail. Kick it. Wide open Will. Got it. Easy does it. Easy buckets. Looking good. And PJ gets by everybody, scores. Oh, PJ beat Al Horford, so can't be mad at that. And Podz draws a foul on Klay. Klay bit, but he Charlie horsed Podz in the process. So BP taking his time, dealing with the pain on the Charlie horse. A lot of bangs and bruises in the game. So Podz will take a free throw and hits it despite the Charlie horse. Looks like he may have gotten hit on the upper hip. Pod's second free throw is good. 94-80. Up by 14. Brandon Williams and Melt screen Klay. Brandon and BP now. Klay pops open. 3-ball, good. You got to be aware of that. Can't fall for that play next time. Al. Corner Will Rich. Doesn't hesitate. 3-ball, no good. Well, that's a little quick of a shot there. Maybe just felt it. Klay met by BP. Pretty good defense to foil that one. And Brandon's too much physicality on Brandon Williams, the other Brandon. But that'll be how many fouls? I can't tell. They don't have any fouls. It just says bonus. Oh, hopefully that's the 15th foul. Or no, the 4th. And they marked bonus just now. We got a timeout. Yeah, D-Lo, huh? 94-83, Q3 246. Is it just a DNP for D-Lo? Or probably, right? I guess it happens all the time. People getting DNP that just didn't work out. Let's look them up. Hoops Hype. D'Angelo Russell. Is he injured? Nope. Oh, illness, questionable, but that was last week. Yeah, I don't think he was on the injury report. Dang. He's their Jonathan Kuminga. D'Lo hasn't played yet. Let's see. Looks like he did play. Oh, he played the other day. Up, delete. You mean played today? Capek on the court burn. Yeah, he played already. 15 minutes usually. I wonder why is he a DNP tonight? Let me see. Oh, strange. Well, Jaden Hardy's not playing. Is he injured? Am I looking at the right team? This is strange. I didn't see those guys on the injury report. But PJ Washington is back, so I don't know. Did he? Yeah, I don't know. Strange. Well, we got our own problems, so I can't worry about the Mavs. So not quite like JK. Jaden Hardy as well. Okay, BP brings it up. And Jimmy comes from the pin down by Al and goes instead of pick goes away, now posts up. Him and Caleb Martin. And Jimmy points for the defensive 3 seconds. Brandon Williams gets away, drives, kicks it to Al, in and out. No good. Marshall rebound. We're only up by 9. Crossover on Will. Will stays in front, but gets away from him. Fade away, no good. Got a little lucky there. Jimmy and Al. Pick and roll. Got the switch. Jimmy turns at the corner on Gafford, and he rams right into Caleb Martin. Charge. No objection from Jimmy. Well, Caleb Martin's a solid defender, so. Brandon Williams and Will Rich. I mean, Melton. Why am I mixing those guys up? Because they're wearing red shoes, both of them. Hand off to Nagy. Trying to turn the corner on Will Rich. Missed it. He tries to draw the contact. Good job by Will. Will, might as well just shoot it. Air ball. Oh, that's not a good look. Oh, no, Will. So he's taking a bad shot, and now another one. Pick and roll, Brandon Williams, bucket good. Using Al in the pick and roll. We're only up 7. Second unit not doing well. And it's a bad screen. I think he's telling Melt that you went too soon. Wow. Nagy beats Melton, but Melton blocks him from behind. Whew. Getting lucky with the Nagys. BP down the lane, good in the early offense. And another turnover, this time by, I think, Nagy or PJ. Jimmy will get a dunk. There's under a minute left, so no timeout coming from Jason Kidd. And Brandon Williams scores. Point of attack an issue there as well. Jimmy slow rolls it. 20 seconds left, but there's a 7-second differential on the shot clock, so there's really 9 seconds left. BP corner, fake it, drive, kick it. Al extra pass. Melton's way open. Missed another one. But he steals the outlet from Gafford. And then it's going to be a block and one. Melt. Wow, I thought it was a charge. Up and down Melt goes. And I don't think Kid's going to be able to challenge this, right? They lost their challenge earlier, I believe. Well, his right foot is on the line, so it doesn't matter on the restricted circle. BP's pointing down at that. That's a huge play. Missed the free throw. Oh, and both Will and Melt had it, and then it popped loose. So buzzer sounds. 189. I'm going to do another restroom break. End of Q3. Restroom break. All right. Let's see. We're not locked in. I don't know. I think they're as locked in as they can be. I don't know how are we not locked in? I mean, Will Richard? I mean, I don't know, like who else did bad things? Jimmy with the bad screen and maybe a turnover as well. I mean, I don't know if you can really judge that considering how bad the Mavs are. I just think that this is just who we are. Like, you know, without Steph, there isn't any like flair. We're not going to get like these super awesome scoring displays from anyone, especially with Jonathan being mothballed. So Will brings it up. Up top QP over to Draymond. Screen for Steph. Kick it one more to Will right side. Tells QP to post. QP posted on Cooper. He's not looking aggressive though, so gets it to Steph. Hand grenade 3, no good. Will couldn't quite get it. Max Christie tracks it. Max brings it up. Start of the fourth. Finds Cooper, dunks it. So that's a breakdown. Someone had a breakdown there. I wonder if it was Draymond. Now that I was gonna say, if anybody is not locked in, usually it's somebody like Draymond. But Draymond wasn't playing that whole time, so that's why I was wondering who you felt wasn't locked in. Dray inside out. Will Rich flyby, missed it. Now there's a foul. Foul on QP. Let me see what happened on that one. I don't know. that play happened so quickly. I'm looking at the replay. Oh, now an inbound stolen by Gary. Moody, wide open, over Klay, short. No, we didn't cash in on that one. Cooper Flagg up top. I'm going to have to go back and look at that play one more time. Cooper crossing over on Will. Shoot it over Will. No good. Steph brings it up on Flagg. Flare by a Draymond. Draymond gets it. Out to Moody. Extra pass Will. Doesn't fire. Out to Draymond. Dangerous pass. Tracked it down. Over to Steph. Over to Gary. 3-ball with 6 on the clock. No good. Flagg rebound. Both teams not able to connect in a while. It's been about a minute of nothing. Minute and a half. Nembhard. Draymond helps. Doubled in the corner. Steal by Draymond. Outlet Gary. Over to Will. Bucket good. And it's 102.91. And Gary with the reach and foul up top on PJ. That gives me a moment to check this play where Cooper got the dunk, although now it's ancient history. It didn't really hurt us in terms of momentum. Well, honestly, that play was just a good gravity play by the Mavs using Klay's gravity. PJ Washington jump hook over Draymond. And we got a kick ball out of bounds. Warriors ball. 102.91 with 9:36. 31 concurrence. How many likes, Kimbo? How many likes? Steph for 3 on the inbound from Gary, who jumps and tips it out to Dray. Beautiful tip. Super verts. Steph, Draymond, 2-man game. Finds Moses, does not fire. Spin, swatted by Flagg out of bounds. And the shot clock expires. There's Moses reverting to the old way of not firing the ball up. So we're going to get 0.2. Oh, man. You got to just shoot the ball, man. I don't understand that. Oh, Gary got a tip in. Oh, missed it, though. I mean, like, to even get a shot off, that's amazing. Cooper Flagg run through. Over Moses, missed it. Draymond's there, and it's a foul on Draymond. And it's a kinder, gentler Draymond, as he doesn't really overly react on that call. It's a marginal call, I thought. Let me watch the replay again. Yeah, honestly, that one's Steph's fault. So Dray comes out. Hard to have a 6'3" guy stay in front of a #1 pick that's like 6'8", 6'9". So I don't blame Steph too much on that point of attack. Steph and Nembhard screen trace. Got Steph and PJ over to BP. Corner 3, open, no good. Out of bounds on Flagg. Great job by Trayce. Give Trayce credit. Trayce on the inbound. Over to BP. Pinned down for Steph. He lost the ball. Right back to Podz. Right back to Steph. Razzle dazzle. Bye-bye Nagy. Scoop. And they finally got somebody. Nagy with the call that hasn't been called in like 2 games where he got fouled on the offhand. So finally, Steph will get a chance to shoot free throws. Chance to go up by 11 here. Gets it. And it's Nembhard with the behind the back against Podz. Finds PJ. Fake it. Drive. Missed it. Trayce rebound. Way to get off the floor, Trayce. High screen for Steph. Got the switch. PJ Steph. Bye-bye PJ. Kick it one more time. BP wide open. Missed it. Man, guys. Looks like BP's hurting from that hip. And Gary double swats Cooper Flagg. Oh, Gary. He's done a lot of good things today. You know, one brain fart, you know. So overall pretty good. Oh, and Moses knocks it away. Cooper Flagg is claiming that Moses crossed the line, and it's a good thing Moses got a hand on that. Credit him because they had an open lane to the bucket. And Klay gets wide open. Good. Hello. Come on now. Over Melton. Let me rewatch this one as Trayce brings it up. Hand off Jimmy. Over to BP. Left side. One-on-one. Nothing there. Screen Trayce. Pick and roll. Use his body. Can't get a shot off. Over to Melt. Calls a screen. Trayce. And 3 ball at the shot clock. No good. BP taps it. Klay taps it to Cooper. Here comes Cooper downhill. Bye-bye Moses. Missed it. Trayce there. Oh, goaltending. Nobody can believe it on the replay. I think that's a good block, honestly. I don't know why they called that. Timeout. Steve, no challenges, I guess. That's a huge play, man. Brings the game to within 7. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is to get it down to 7. Just up 11, so that's just 2 straight for them. Well, 104.97, 657. Probably time to get Jimmy back in there. Probably why they called the timeout. And Draymond. That's probably why they called timeout. Only 21 likes. Can we get 9 more likes? Let's call it 10. It's Christmas. I think it's a few things happening. Number one, the NBA is a very pendulum swinging game. So it can be 11 and then it can be 7 and then, you know. Well, Kimbo said not fully locked in on the defensive end. Well, Jimmy just threw the ball to the wrong team. Klay gets a layup, and it's an and one, even worsened by Trayce running back and fouling Brandon Williams. Wonder what Steve is who is he complaining to? A teammate or the ref? I don't know. But you can't call a timeout and just immediately turn the ball over, Jimmy. Maybe Jimmy, maybe Jimmy's not locked in. I can accept that one. But I think everybody else is pretty much trying their best. And he missed a free throw. Thank you, Brandon Williams. But it's only a 5-point game. Jimmy got to make up for the last. I would say Jimmy's subpar today. He's up top. Steph's still on the bench. Brandon draws a foul on the 3. Do we want Daniel Gafford after tonight's performance? Daniel Gafford with the foul. Sure we want him? Is it shooting foul or are they going to say nah? I mean, it's got to be, right? Yep, we're going to shoot 3. So let's do a poll. Of course, we're not playing the Mavs every single day from now on, or, you know, have to envision this type of dynamic with Gafford. Klay with the quick one, no good off the handoff Flagg. BP rebound. I mean, Gafford's only 13 million. Melton smokes another one, but tap in Trayce. Man, how many shots has he missed? 3 for 12. Come on, Mel. Start making some buckets. And we got another foul, Brandon Williams. So, yeah, the defense is a little porous tonight. But I don't know. I don't know that it's effort. I just think we don't have guys. Went by Moses. Wow. Doesn't surprise me. Yep, you burnt Moses. We haven't seen Gee. Missed a free throw. Jimmy corrals it. Saves it to Steph, who just checked in. Jimmy, screen trace. Steph cuts away. Mountain clears out. So it's Jimmy and Brandon Williams. Mo does not clear out. Come on, Mo. Read the personnel. Now Jimmy has to shoot a crazy one over Klay. It's a brick. No good. Good job by Klay. I feel like that's Moses' fault. Like, you got to recognize when he's got a small guy on him. Moses knocks it away from Max. Max attacks. Moses falls down. Melt has to help. Bucket good. I mean, you can't fall down on those. You just can't. Trayce on the catch. Out to Moses. Klay meets him. Nothing doing. Over to Steph. Desperado 3. Missed it. Moses rebound over to Trayce. Out to Melt. Can he make a bucket? Nope. It's a block, though. Andy Nagy bails him out. How many turnovers we got today? 11. Gary in the game. I think that's a good choice. He's one of the few guys that's standing out today as a, you know, plus we got to protect the lead. Hits it. What are we up by 7 or 6? Up by 8. Oh, it says 110-102. The box score suddenly went ahead. And Brandon Miller once again beats everybody. Brandon Williams, sorry. Steph, swing it. They don't guard Draymond, but they find Gary for a dunk on the roll. Max Christie, 3-ball, no good. Steph rebound. Steph for the dagger. Got it over Cooper. Cooper hangs his head. Jason Kidd calls timeout. lead goes all the way up back to 11. It's a great screen by Gary. So hopefully that'll do it in terms of the Mavs laying down. I don't know, guys. I don't think it's all this doom and gloom, guys. Say something nice about the Warriors, Bloomer. I'm going to time you out. Why are you so gloomer today, man? It's Christmas. Bro. Golly. Look at all these. Percy needs a good one, too. What is it, 1 to 5 about? I can read 3. Calling you guys out, man. Seriously. It just depends on the type of team we're playing, you know. It's just, you know, every team's different. So we're going to get interesting matchups. And I mean, I think the worst players today have been, honestly, probably Melton has been bad, 3 for 12. And now we lose Max Christie, but Jimmy tips it out. So he smokes a layup, and we got lucky. 3:25 to go. I'd love to see that last play if my laptop would catch up. Steph beats Max Christie. Couldn't really get the right layup, so smoked the layup. And alley-oop to Cooper Flagg the other way. Timeout called by Steve. Up by 9 with 3:02 to go. So right out of the ATO, Jason Kidd ran a nice play. Man, there's a lot of film. There's a lot of stuff we're just not doing right. But luckily we have a cushion. It's not the prettiest today, but A lot of things to learn. I mean, there's a lot of tape, but I think we are just what we are. It's just like, we're not super athletic in the modern game, and I don't know what else to expect. Like, what do you want to improve? I guess just basically they're gonna outsmart us every now and then on the ATO, and we outsmart them there with the tic-tac-toe. Beautiful play, beautiful ATO. Draymond to Gary to Jimmy. Flagg has to do a talented bucket, and he got it over Melt. Post up Jimmy. They got two on him. They're not guarding Jimmy. And it's a foul on Cooper Flagg, and Jason Kidd holds his hands up like this, like, young fella. Cooper says, my bad, to his teammate. Yep, bailed us out there. Yeah, we're not guarding Draymond. They're not guarding Draymond. And it's a bad pass to Jimmy, but he saves it. Gary saves it to Melt. Melt trickles in. Even that one can't go in straight, but it went in. So Jimmy saved the day there. So bad lob by Draymond. Cooper Flagg, no good, off the backboard. Finally. Mountain 4 for 13. 119, 108. And it didn't even take only one dagger by Steph. Gary, handoff Steph around the corner, drew some contact, no call amazingly, and Gary puts it away. So great game by Gary. I think he's probably been the best Warrior other than Steph. Steph with the typical 23 points. Only 6 for 18 though. So yeah, I'll give it to Gary. Miss and a dunk putback PJ. Only 118 to go though. And Brandon Williams fouls Melt on the inbound. Is that an extra free throw because it wasn't inbound yet? It's penalty anyways. Yeah, Steph only shot the ball, 18 times. Okay, 2 for 10. Yeah. 9 for 9 on the line. Good to see Melton get 24 minutes slightly. They get another dunk. Steph says, my bad. It's okay. It doesn't matter at this point. This game's in the bag. We're up by 11 with a minute to go. Melton and Cooper Flagg. Inverted screen Steph, but he flares out. So Melton has to fire a three, and he finally got one. At long last. It's good for him to finally get one and break the drought. We can look at BK Ref and see just how long the drought has been. And we let another guy score. Steph gets doubled over to Jimmy, but we're walking around, so are they. So it's just a matter of time. 25 seconds off, 3 on the shot clock. Jimmy shoots a 3, in and out. And here come the Mavs for the last 19 seconds. And they find PJ for another dunk. And Steph will dribble it out. So that'll be the final 126-114. They said that wrong. 116 or 116. Yeah, my bad. $126-116 final. I'll take it. It's one of those situations where we'll take any win we can get. 16-15. Reload. They still want to update this. Buddy, yeah, I mean. Why would that have anything to do with them being traded? That doesn't make sense. This is perhaps the least high vibe Christmas we've ever had. Guys, just take the win and be happy. What else did you want? All right, so I can't do any audio. So I think what I'll do is I'll move everything to, we'll stay on Facebook. I think that might be okay. Unless I hear otherwise later. And we'll stay on Substack as well. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So no on Daniel Gafford. Nah, he's only 13 million though. So we'll see what happens with that. But it is kind of funny how he really wouldn't fit in our system of tonight, at least. So weird how that came up in a rumor by Chris Haynes. Reported that. So I'm going to do restroom break. Your insurance is going up, I guess. Yeah. I got to do another restroom break. So be right back. And we'll figure out what to do. Let's look at the Discord server. Let's go right back up to here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Go up to the Bay Area feed and see what we got. Jump to the present. Okay, so we got to figure this out. Go to Substack for the post game. What is the link for that? Let's see. The link for that. Share. See if this works. Oh yeah, it worked. Coolio, coolio. Let me put that in the Discord. Now live. Let's see. Post game coverage live now on Substack. Oh, cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's snowing in Chase? Oh, cool. Yeah, we don't want to play the music there. Although once I move over to Substack, it won't matter. Raptors is next. Ew, Raptors. Yeah, in Toronto on the 28th. Wow. Okay, let's see. So I put the link in here, but also put it over here. Got to do some pivoting away from YouTube and the NBA. Let's check NBC Sports Bay Area to see if they're covering this post game or not. Because obviously ABC/ESPN is going to go cover the next game. I don't see anything, so let me check. Library? Side of the NBA. I mean, if there's nothing that I can get the audio from, then we can stay on YouTube because we're just covering it from Discord. So maybe take that back on the Substack thing. Let me see. NBC Sports Bay Area. Nope, they're playing San Francisco Giants Classic Games. Okay. So we'll stay here then. No need for the Substack. Just delete that. Stay on YouTube. Don't need that then. But next game, we'll be able to play post-game audio on Substack. Although if I were to go to like SoundCloud, I bet you I wouldn't be able to play any of this. Strangely. I should test it. Let's test it. Warriors tracks. Merry Christmas. Steve Kerr pregame. Let's listen to the pregame. 11 minutes.
Everybody.
See
Merry
if it works.
Christmas. Happy holidays. Good to see everybody. Congratulations, Timmy. Timmy's a grandpa, in case you didn't know.
Tim Roy.
You know on Al yet for sure?
I expect him to be able to play. So that was the plan yesterday, and I haven't heard anything differently, but he'll go out and warm up, and we'll make a call.
What have you seen from Cooper Flagg this year as a rookie, as a 19-year-old now, and how do you think the matchups will look like with him?
Obviously, an incredible talent, great feel for the game, size, athleticism. The passing is what really stands out. Obviously, last game he got it going from three, but until last game, he didn't look like a huge threat from three. So you can literally see him growing day by day. So very impressive player. And we'll have different guys matched up with him. They're a really big team, so we've got to be prepared for their size and doing the job on the glass and defensively.
Without likely available, how does it sort of adjust the rotation with another big?
Well, I'm going to stay with the same rotation. We've won a couple games in a row. Trayce is playing well. Doesn't mean Al won't play, but it'll mean that it'll be based on how the game is going.
Follow on Cooper for a second. What are you thinking last summer when he's 17 and scrimmaging against Team USA and doing what he was doing at that level?
It was pretty damn impressive, to see him come out there against the best players on earth and be unfazed at that age, and to really be one of the best players on the floor during the scrimmage. It was incredible to watch. And so you got a glimpse at his confidence and his self-belief, which matches his talent. So tells you why he is the player he is, the prospect that he is. And everything we've seen early on matches that. He's got a lot of confidence, and he's obviously figuring out the NBA and growing within that, all that experience and getting better by the day.
Hey, Steve, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
30 games into the season. Just kind of where would you rank the team right now? Just still trying to figure things out, but where would you kind of rank the team just kind of 30 games in, just kind of what you've seen so far?
I think we're heading in the right direction. Obviously, we're disappointed with our record. We're 5-9 in clutch games, I think. Does that sound right, Raymond? 6-10. I think he just threw something at the wall and hoped it stuck. Is it? All right. Wow. All right. 6-10. And this league really is about winning close games, especially where we are right now. I think we're a good team. We're no longer a great team, but I think we have potential to be an excellent team. But we are in a spot now where we're going to play close game after close game, and we've got to finish the games. And we just haven't done that. A little bit of bad luck, but also, plenty of execution issues and, coaching things that I regret. And so you throw all that into the mix. We're 15-15 for a reason, but I believe good things are coming.
Steve, we know Klay Thompson has the ability to get hot pretty quickly. He had 20 points in the first half in the last game he played against. Just in this role that he has coming off the bench, how have you seen him kind of adjust this year as opposed to last year when he was in the starting lineup?
Yeah, I mean, he's handling his latter years well in terms of accepting a new role and, playing that role well. And so we know as soon as Klay comes on the floor today, we got to be aware of, where he is and we can't let him get going. We've got to challenge every shot. And, that's why taking care of the ball is so important. If you turn it over and he gets a transition three, we watched it forever. The roof can come off the building with him. So he's still capable of all that. And we've got to be aware of him and his threat at all times.
Steve, a few games ago, Brian was talking about how he actually really likes taking the mid-range. It seems like the mid-range shot is something that kind of gets him going. I know it's a shot that's more out of basketball now.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on the shot and if that could be something that he can utilize well.
Yeah, I've never been a coach who says no mid-range shots are allowed. But if you're going to shoot one with 20 on the shot clock and Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler on the weak side of the floor, then I don't want that shot, to be very blunt. There is a place for the mid-range shot. Every year in the playoffs, you better make some mid-range shots because defenses take away layups and threes. And so, in general, I think there's a place for them, and it's important for every player to realize his own individual standing within that. What I like with Brandon, I think he's gotten away from the tougher hook, left-hand hook that he was, excuse me, taking the first couple of years. His floater is more confident and more in rhythm. He's doing all the things that young players do. He's figuring out what he can and cannot do. And so there are mid-range shots for him. If there's 5 seconds on the shot clock and that's the shot that's there, take it by all means. But you got to understand what's what, when's when.
Hey, Steve. You guys have always been a terrific defensive team, and you've always had a lot of turnovers too. But it seems like the one difference this year is just your offensive rating. And is that just Steph related? The fact that he's not played, 9 games. If you'd be significantly better had he played those 9 games.
Our offensive rating with Steph is always good. You're right. I mean, it's the non-Steph minutes. But what we're finding is that, we ever since we got Jimmy, we've been able to be good in the non-Steph minutes, but we were better last year than we've been this year. I think this year has been a combination of rotation patterns, injuries, trying to find the right combos, trying to find the balance that we're looking for. And I do believe we're on the cusp of finding it. Our rotation has finally settled down based on health. We've been able to start the same way the last few games, bring the same group off the bench. And, taking care of the ball is everything for us. And if we take care of it and we execute offensively, I believe that we can be a top 10 offense, the rest of the way, but we have to go improve it.
Steve, you guys this season have been, for most of the season at least, right around average from 3-point percentage shooting, 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. But 2-point percentage has been mostly bottom 10 this season. Is it a finishing thing? Is it a penetration thing? Is it something different?
Well, we're near the bottom in transition efficiency too. And a lot of those are, when you compare them to the rest of the league, a lot of teams are playing young, fast guys who are converting in transition. We have not been great in that category. So some of it is just kind of personnel related. Some of it is turning the ball over. We're not gonna get as many layups and dunks as Dallas, for example. I mean, when they've got Gafford and Flagg and AD out there, that's a different level of size and athleticism and finishing. And so you just adapt to who you are, which we've been good at over the years. And again, I think we're on the right track. I like where this is all heading. And I think we have the ability to become much more efficient in the area you're talking about and just overall in general.
Hey, Coach, just wanted to get a better, over here, by the cameras, a better understanding the difference between a great team and an excellent team that you just mentioned. Kind of help us through that.
Great team is, I'm talking elite, one of the top, 3-4 teams in the league. We've been a great team, for most of the 11 years prior, to this one. Not all of them, but, we won the championship in 22, so that's what I consider a great team, the top few teams in the league. We are no longer that. I think we can be an excellent team. I think we can be the best version of ourselves, a team that we were at the end of last year. That was an excellent team at the end of last year. Give yourself a chance. And if you're healthy, you got a shot to beat people in the playoffs like we did last year, beating Houston, having a chance to make a deep run. And then you never know, things fall your way. Like in 22, we made a run, we won the championship. It became a great team. So we're kind of in that phase where we're on the backside of the slope, but we still have potential. We still can beat anybody on a given night. If we develop our consistency and our identity, and we connect, as great teams do, kind of on and off the floor, where there's an intangible that you feel with the group, then I think we have potential to make a deep run and become an excellent team. We're not there yet.
Seth has missed the last several games. What's kind of the update on it?
Seth,
yeah. He's missed the
Has
last
the
several.
training staff given any update? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you?
He just had a lingering injury that's kept him out, but honestly, I couldn't even tell you how the training staff would describe it. So I'm not going to try because I don't want to mess up. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ways away from 2016. Just talk about his career and what you've seen.
All right. Here's a one that just popped up. Steve Kerr praising Al Horford. Steph will take a day off from the. Oh, wait a minute. Steph taking a day. Oh, I thought this was Joseph Dicus for a second. So no, we can expect Steph on the podium. But anyways, here's Steve.
Yeah, I mean, the way he picks and then pops as a 5-man, it really opens up the floor. And making 4 threes in that first quarter, opened up the game. We scored 40 points and played with the lead the rest of the way. So I thought Al was really a key player in the game too.
Why did you decide to go to him?
I'm sorry?
Why did you decide to go to him?
Well, they're a big team and they have size at every position. And the thing we talked about in our coaches meeting was, we want to keep Trayce in his rotation, but we also want to get Al out there. And so there was kind of a debate about maybe playing them together, maybe playing Al with Dray. But we weren't quite sure how we're going to do it. We're really trying to commit to a regular rotation because we've finally been able to do it the last couple of games. And then we just decided let's just fit him in wherever it feels right. And I really like him with Jimmy. I like him playing pick and roll with Jimmy because Jimmy's so good getting downhill and getting him the ball, getting out of the ball if he's open. And we saw that a few times.
And we saw this earlier. So that's what we got so far. And Steve also just said, never get used to Klay being on the other side. All right, Bruce has his 7 keys to the Warriors. So who do you want? Kerr on Klay Thompson. Wish he was still here, but he'd make us even older. So I'm not sure. However, he would give us good shooting. However, that's supposed to be Buddy. He's been throwing the ball away. I don't know how I feel about that. I think, probably, we'd probably be a little bit better. Extra gravity, even if he came off the bench. But anyways, here's Steve.
I'll never get used to seeing Klay on the other side. I miss Klay. Wish he was still here.
Get Gafford. Well, he's cheap enough. Yeah. 13 million. Let's see. Yeah, Al certainly helps hitting 4 threes. I mean, those are, you know, 4 extra points that you get from a center that you normally don't get. Like, you know, Gafford can't do that. And so instant offense, and gave us a little cushion. Yeah, Al was going off. Gafford and Thompson, 28 million. You have to throw in one more guy, though. Off by about 6 million, I think. 22 and a half. What does Klay make? 17 or something like that. Gafford, so that's 30. Yeah. Off by about 6 or 7 mil. Nope, can't get Miles Turner. I wrote about that. Here it is. Let's go Warriors.com. Subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. Yeah, it's off the table. Miles Turner off the table. Mavs doing what trade? Anthony Davis? Oh, Gafford. Earlier on, I did want Miles Turner in terms of just the defense as well as the deer in the headlights problem with QP. Where did I put the Miles one? I guess it's talked about in here. Oh, here. Talked about in here. Yeah, shooters come back and they're cold. I mean, that's everywhere. That's men's rec league happens as well. Let's go back to Discord and see what's up. The Klay clip. Maybe this is a longer clip.
Never get used to seeing Klay on the other side. I miss Klay.
Nope.
Wish he was still here.
What's this? Snow. Oh, they actually put snow. Actual snow in Chase Center. Anybody gonna watch this one? Rockets Lakers. All right, we're in a good place, says Steve.
I feel like we're in a good place. We have a rotation. We're healthy. Getting Al back to his usual way he shot in the first half, just creating that separation. But our centers are all playing well. I think QP. It's funny because QP has not shot the ball well, but he's played really, really well defensively. And so to have Trayce out there doing the same, defending, blocking shots, and then to have Al, suddenly we have a pretty big front line should we choose to go big. But multiple options off the bench. So I like the way we're playing, but now we got to go on the road and keep it going.
Ever since the Gafford thing came out, and maybe it's coincidence, Trayce has been playing well. I don't know that we need him. Now, it obviously depends on who we're playing against and all of that. And we already did a poll earlier where getting Gafford got shot down, basically. It's weird because other years I would prefer to keep the roster the same, but this year I just feel like, man, I don't know. To me, something's missing. I don't know what that is. Something's missing. Watching a little Lakers Rockets here. KD, what's up, man? It's crazy. First time seeing him as a Houston Rocket. That's crazy. It looks so weird, man. Of course, he's been on a ton of teams by now, but all right, let's get back to Discord. All right, Percy's out of here. Have a good one, Percy. Not consistent enough is Trayce. Here's another one. Let's see. Oh, we just saw that one. Oh, we just saw 3 of the same ones. How long was this one?
I feel like we're in a
46. This one
Felt
is
like maybe a little
55.
within it, but over 500.
Well, that's an Anthony Slater question. That extra 9 seconds of Anthony Slater asking the question.
It felt like maybe a little trip.
Yep, same thing here. So we got 3 reporters coincidentally got the same clip. All right, interesting. Trayce is not consistent enough. Yeah, no, Trayce is pretty athletic, but yeah, he does sometimes have lack of force, but he is playing well right now, and we're coming up with the identity. All right, I'm going to go get my popcorn. Well, I guess I better do another poll and ask you guys again, if I were to do a next video, what should it be on? Let's see. Gee started and Dray's off the bench. Let's see. What video should I try to do next? Honest recap. What else is there? Trade market for Claxton, Gafford, and Rob Williams, or Warriors news recap from Discord. I don't know what else there is. Those three. Gee better play. But aren't the Mavericks long as well? Whoa, that's neat. Hey. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Gee play more, start of the fourth. Well, I'll tell you what. Try and think. If you have to start all over, what would your rotation be? In a video game, I might start Steph, Melt, Jimmy, JK, and QP. If it were a video game, but it's not. So probably not humanly possible. And I have Draymond off the bench. I don't know, though. The defense, though. So make that a maybe. Have Jimmy come off the bench. Yeah, actually, let me amend that. Let me do this. If this were NBA 2K, Steph, Melt, JK, because I need defense. Draymond, QP. Jimmy off bench. Who's with me on that? Anybody with me on that? I know. I've been wondering if I should go see Avatar 3 as well. I think Jimmy didn't have a good game tonight, right? Too many turnovers. Oddly. Jimmy had 4 turnovers. What? That makes no sense. Yep, AD got injured again, Tim. Jimmy too expensive to be benched. I mean, yeah, but I said in a video game world, not necessarily realistic. Draymond was a -9. Yeah, crazy, huh? They definitely aren't guarding Draymond, that's for sure. Just go double somebody. You know, I still like the starting lineup against the Nuggets. Steph, Jimmy, Dray, JK, and QP. I still like that. But I don't really care. It's just whatever. Like, I've totally lowered expectations. Or Dre, actually Al. Start Al. QP gets deer in the headlights on those threes. Yeah, QP's been good on defense. Improving. I mean, he's still not as athletic as, you know, say Gafford, but I don't know. It's kind of tough to see. Tough to see what you're going to do with. Kind of tough to see what you're going to do with the JK contract.
Did Draymond sit on the bench? No, Draymond played 27 minutes. Pat was a DNP. Understandable. He hasn't been playing that great. And Podz was pretty much, 5 good things, 1 bad thing, Let's check the Discord again. Jimmy Butler just said the Clash turned me on a little bit. There it is. Let's check it out. A lot of tweets came out since I last looked at this. Okay, so let's go to this one from Slater.
Realm, what's your perspective on the last few days here? Draymond Steve thing the other night, the apology at practice.
That's just part of the game. When you've been together for so long, y'all gonna have arguments. It ain't gonna be quiet all the time. Like it's okay. You got 2 fierce competitors that have won it together and that want to continually win. We know what it is. And, if you're looking at me, I'm just looking up like, all right, I expect that to happen. That's okay. We move on from it.
Did you learn anything about how they handle those type of situations being, kind of this maybe the first
I like
one?
that. Y'all yell at each other. Turn me on a little bit. I'm not going to even lie. I like that. I like the confrontation. It's good for us.
Jimmy,
Come on. Here.
You want your first question?
3 minutes.
Yeah, of course. Always.
What was it like to see Anthony Mills make the shot?
Man, you know what? I'm actually happy for him. It's about time. What was the first one? The one in the corner over there?
First three.
Yeah. Missed the first one. 2 foot down. No, we like that. I'm happy for him that he's back hooping, confident. Like I always say, we got so many guys that can make shots. I've seen him do it time and time again. Good brand.
33 assists. 33 assists. You guys been averaging the low 20s lately. So what does this mean?
Now back. Big game. It was clicking tonight. We're moving the ball at an incredible pace. Finding guys. Sometimes it may look a little bit too unselfish. We do have layups, myself included. But we all love to see everybody in the shine. So it's a good problem.
How does Al change things when he's on the floor?
Definitely spreads the floor, challenge shots at the rim, high IQ type player. And then it's just really, really, really fun to play with. Like, as long as you're out there having fun, being joyful, balls moving, you're guarding, competing. That's who he is. That's who he's always been.
3 in a row for you guys. What do you feel like?
We streaking, baby. Yeah, we streaking. I think we're guarding at a high level. Making shots from 10 always helps. But I think we're more so on the same page. We just got to keep being together. It's not going to be all good. It's not going to be all bad.
In that realm, what's your perspective on the last few days here? Draymond Steve the other night, the apology at practice.
That's just part of the game. When you've been together for so long, y'all gonna have arguments. It ain't gonna be quiet all the time. Like it's okay. You got 2 fierce competitors that have won it together and that want to continually win. We know what it is. And, if you're looking at me, I'm just looking up like, all right, it was like, I expect that to happen. That's okay. We move on from that.
Did you learn anything about how they handle those type of situations being, kind of this maybe the first
I like that. Y'all yell at each other. turn me on a little bit. I like when they can lie. I like that. I like the confrontation. It's good for us.
Jimmy, when Al has missed 7 games, for him to come in there and hit 4 threes in a row like that, I mean, what kind of lift is that? And about maybe how he stays ready. What does it say about that?
I think that's the thing. You always have to say it. And I've seen him still working on his game out there, getting the shots, moving. I'm just glad that it's helping that he gets back to doing what he loves to do. And obviously, it's helping his win. So I'm plus for everybody. He's happy out there competing and everything.
You have a 5 who's out there, shooting threes. I mean, how much does that open things?
It changes everything for everybody, especially me. And whenever you get guys that are making shots, like Melt over here finally made some shots, get a guy a couple assists. It's the game's just more fun when you get the pass and somebody else's shot.
From a rotation standpoint, it seems like
one question didn't get in there. All right. I'm gonna end the stream soon. So it looks like I'll do an honest recap next. Okay. That's twice that the recap has won out. And so I'm cool with that. I kind of like to do the news one, but oh well. That's fine. But yeah, I like that, Bruce. Only team I am scared for is the Warriors. Yeah. I like it. Okay, so time for me to go work on the post games. Let's see if we got any interviews that came through the pipeline. Yeah, Steve spoke for 8 minutes. Steve spoke for 8 minutes. I wonder if should I go get my frappuccino within 8 minutes? Do you think it's possible? No, probably not. Yeah, well, I guess you guys just keep a lookout. Keep a lookout for that on our YouTube channel. And that'll be it, I think. Because right now I've got to, yep. Put this out. And call it a day. Yeah, the videos will start slowly trickling in. Should watch. Too bad I don't have time to post all these. I'll try and post it at some point. That's hilarious. Let's catch up and go to the bottom. Anything else? No, it's just still kind of looking at that. Cool. All right, looking through the last few comments. Yeah, I wish I didn't hear that. We can't unhear that. Yeah, we got 2 games of rest or 2 days of rest. You like the game days between games? Yep. No game till the 28th. Chicago Bears on the 28th, nighttime. The game on Sunday the 28th. Boy, it's Thursday. Yeah. At Toronto, 12:30 p.m. Pacific time. So pretty early game. Yep. Merry Christmas, everybody. And yeah, next live. And I still haven't done the new Cholo file. So, although it wouldn't be called the Cholo file because he hasn't been around lately, but maybe he can help us do the video. But next live, honest recap maybe tomorrow. If not, Sunday 12:28 at the early time of 12:30 Pacific, which would be bad for like Shivanch probably, and anybody in the Far East probably. For GSW at Toronto, and after that, Brooklyn back-to-back, Charlotte, then come back home for OKC, Utah back-to-back, go to LA for the Clippers, come back for Milwaukee, Sacramento, Atlanta, all beatable teams, Portland, Knicks. I think the Knicks will be a good barometer. Let's hope the Knicks is a good barometer. But that will be January 15th, the magic date of January 15th. So I'm going to be shocked. I'll be shocked if we keep JK, but you know, I guess you could keep him and sign him to a sign and trade contract for the off season, maybe. So yeah, I think there are possibilities of that. So it's not the worst thing to not trade him. So remember that.
Today he came back. He came here today talking about how he got a new blicky.
For the uninformed, what's a blicky?
You don't know about no blicky, man. You had a blicky? You told me you had a blicky growing up.
Yeah.
You was a shooter.
A strap.
Yeah, that's a blicky.
Yeah, there's that too, Kimbo. You're absolutely right. Maybe don't play him now either, but I think it's more Steve than, trade value. But all right, we'll see what happens. And I'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple hours, depending on how I feel. I actually feel pretty good, so we'll see. But keep a lookout and turn on notifications out there. Appreciate you.